Welcome one and all. How are we doing this Wednesday evening, everybody? Thank you very much for tuning in. I see that a lot of people like to jump in right away. That's awesome. That's exactly what I like to see. It's why I give that whole 10-minute prep time with some nice relaxing / hype music to jump into this. Shibes, hello. How are you doing this afternoon, this evening, wherever you may be living? Filthy Phil, how are you? How are you guys? So today, as I discussed on Monday, back when I was building my family decks, my beasts, the elementals, the locations, I was restricting myself to classic format, so I was being very limited on stuff like that. And now that there is no classic format, I was like, hey, what would be a lot of fun? If we revisited those family decks, if we revisited them and tried to make them just bonkers, totally nuts, So I said, yeah, let's do it. Today we're going to just try and build an Astral Beast deck. I've been seeing that deck actually pop up quite a bit. I've been unleashed from the classic chains. That's true, Filthy Phil. I am shackled no more, as if you would say. And one of the families that I've actually been seeing quite a lot of right now is the Astral Beast. And I know I built one essentially, and it is because of Swoop Rider Kari, right? Swoop Rider Kari makes an Astral Beast deck. Draw one card face up if it's a beast, rotate one of your buffs, action buffs one step forward. That is ridiculous value for just anything, right? That's nuts. I've been seeing quite a few variants of this too. I've been seeing it with Nature splashed in, and I'm seeing it with Storm splashed in. So I figured we'd just try Astral, see how that works, then go on and splash in some other colors today. Yeah, Wrangler Thor. I mean, they're out there. I have run into several of them. I know, actually, Benny runs an Astral Beast deck that runs Animal to get more beasts, and then puts like Starhorn Tusker on top and just goes ham on that stuff. So, could be something we could look into. So for combos, I mean, we're not limited here, right? Gravity Bubble, we're gonna have a lot of buffs. There's no reason not to. Coronal Loop, I feel, is just it's making its way into the amazing category of how well Coronal Loop is. So I think we'll do that. Planetary Alignment, because why not? Solar Wind. Do we want to run, actually, Reality Rift for buffs? Or do we want to run Black Hole? What are we feeling here? What are we feeling? I feel like if we're aggression, we want just burst damage rather than late game get our buffs back kind of deal. So I think Coronal Loop over the Reality Rift is actually pretty good. I think that's actually pretty good. Steam Train. Dude, I love your name. Steam Train 2222. I had to read it in my head first, and then I obviously chuckled out loud. That is a stellar name. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for stopping in. So we're gonna start with this. And let's just look up the Action Beast cards. Let's see what we have for beasts here. Anti-Gravity Snail, I mean, it's just really good card draw, right? Just really good card draw. Flaremane Prowler, if we can get that thing spinning, it's really good. One Mirror Beast, I think, is fine. Yeah, no, we're able to recycle the combo is insanely nuts. Starhorn Tusker, I think, is just a solid card. Maybe 2 of, not 3. Shapeshifter, it's a beast card that draws you other stuff. Sunhugger, I've been seeing actually quite a bit being run. And then Sunplane Charger, I think I'll just put 2 of those in there. That's fine. What are we looking at? A lot of Solar and Gravity. I think a Moonbeat Corvid here is pretty good. Maybe 2 of them. Maybe 2 of them. We'll see how well this all does. We don't actually have a lot of Lunar right now. So we'll cut the beasts out and we'll just go right on down to this game plan here. Actually, let's see here. If we... I don't feel like... On Frantic. Hey, how's it going? Hello from the US. That's awesome. We got in Italy. I hope you enjoy the show. I hope you're here for have some fun. What else do we really want? Pathfinders. I mean, let's clearly run Pathfinders in here. I feel like a Starforged Warrior, if there's a lot of items out there, I think it's really good. Wandering Starformer, I think just damage and card draw is going to be really good. We don't have a lot of Lunar, though. Maybe Twilight Oracle is better. Maybe Twilight Oracle is better for card draw. We are sitting on, we need one more card. Wrangler says, nah, I don't need Pathfinders. I mean, you're probably right. Probably don't. Why would I need a Pathfinder? I only have 8 Lunar, though. Whoa. No, I want action cards. Load me up my action cards. Come on, there we go. So, how many beasts do I have in this now? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 beasts. It's quite a lot of beasts. Quite a lot of beasts. Do I need Blinding Beetles? I mean, they're nice, but they're not a beast, right? Maybe I take these out. Maybe Moonlight Burrower. It is a beast. That is a Lunar card. You don't know if I have enough beasts? You can always come here and tell me what I need more of. You know what? There's beast action cards here. Do we just do a crushing charge? That just feels... That feels bad. I mean, we're drawing a card every turn, right? Filthy Phil. You are one of the most serious people I know. You would never give me sarcasm on my own stream. How dare you say that? Take out a Flare Mane and add in 2 Dawnstalkers. It's not a bad idea, Shibes. Not a bad idea. Now that I added in more Lunar, we could very much do that. We could very well do that. We can definitely see. We are in the testing process right now. So we can definitely see which one is more effective, either a Dawnstalker or a Flare Mane Prowler, and we can adjust accordingly. I think right now is a perfectly good time to just get those cards in here, play them for a few games, see which ones work well, and then take out the ones that don't work. Better yet, is there? Let's go to our trusty website, tradeyour.cards. If anyone doesn't know about this site, it's an amazingly community-made website where you can go and you can post your decks. You can find decks from other players, comment on them, upvote them, downvote them. You can do whatever you want with these deck lists. They're there for you to look at, to comment on, to play test, to build your own, just to get concepts for the ideas. Tradeyour.cards. I highly recommend the site. It's what I use for posting all my deck lists. So go there if you want to see mine. Go there if you want to see everyone else's too. Has anyone posted an Astral Beast lately? I am not seeing one. Which is really weird. There's a lot of Astral Beasts on ladder, but no one posted any. Come on, guys. Steam Train, what's for Uprising? I enjoy a good open-ended statement as much as the next guy, but I'm gonna have to ask questions on what it was leading to. The Beast deck? The Astral Beast for Uprising? When I asked for Uprising the Astral Beast. Are you Sorry, Steam Trade. I tend to ramble, so I'm the comment I made, Astral Beast, we're building it to see what works for Uprising. Is that what I was asking, maybe? I know I'm on like a 5-second delay here, so there's that transparent. So, I mean, yeah, we very much could build this for Uprising. We don't know what's all coming out. Oh, no. Yeah, sorry about that. No, I cannot wait for Uprising. We get in a lot of card reveals right now, so that's awesome. But yeah, no, right now I'm just building it for the certain format right now. If Uprising does bring out more amazing beasts, kudos to that. Can't wait to try them out. But yeah, right now we're just trying for the standard format that's online right now. That's all. That's all, Steam Train. So, what am I sitting on? 10, 10, and 10. And I'm gonna want to keep landing my action cards quite a bit, aren't I? I think I am. Sunhugger needs Solar. With a Starhorn Tusker on top, that's mighty fine. It's mighty fine. 2 Burrowers will never give me an additional action, but it will help me look at the top cards. Is a Lunar, which is really nice. You play Bova's Sky Vandal with Ashwood Nurturer. Really? But you don't pilot it very well. Any tips? The big tip to that deck on Frantic, I've played that a few times. The biggest tip I can give you is don't overextend on your buffs. There's never really an instance in that deck where you want to have more than 1 buff on the board at a time. That way your opponent has really inefficient buff removal. You can kind of bait out like, oh, hey, I have a mage ship. Do you want to remove it? If I have a combo next turn, cool, okay, you removed it. Now I lay a Dawnstalker. I always have just 1 buff on the board. Utilize that kind of hand control. Really good efficient healing turns with the Blinding Beetle and the Dusk Feeder to heal for 10, make your opponent move 2 attack cards back. It's really a you start dwindling them down at the beginning, and then once you can hit for like 20 plus damage, that's your kill range. And you really just want to lay your buffs very efficiently back to back to back, but you never want to have them 2 on the board where they can remove them without having an effect. So that's probably the biggest tip I can give you that deck is never overextend. Because there's enough healing, there's enough sustain in that deck where you can just play the mid to long game and get really efficient uses out of your buffs. And the man himself is here, Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur might actually have some tips on his very own deck that he made. Yes. So on Frantic, if you'd like to ask Bulbasaur, I'm sure he'd be more than happy to give you some tips on how to pilot that deck that he has made oh so famous. How we doing, sir? Welcome. Welcome. It's always a pleasure to have you. So I'm trying to think here. So obviously no one has posted a an Astral Beast deck. That's interesting. Get on that, people. Why haven't you posted your deck lists? Share them with the world. Share them with what you want everyone to see. Wranglethor, there's really only one way to find out. There's only one way to find out, and that's to stay tuned. See if he divulges all of his secrets. I think we'll try this. We'll see what works, we'll see what doesn't work. We do have a lot of Gravity that's just instant action cards to put in the discard pile. A lot of the Solar cards, other than Starhorn Tusker, don't go in. So we might want to utilize just having 1 buff on board, rotate it out, get as much value as we can. This might be just another deck we don't overextend on our buffs with. And just utilize the whole draw, speed up our buffs, get them out the board, then lay 1 buff at a time type of deal. That might be what this deck is. Name this Astral Beast for right now. We will definitely come up with a more clever name for this as the stream goes on. I think the best way to test it is right into ranked mode. That's where all the competitive decks are going to be. Hold on. Okay, good. All of the people that I don't want to have to run into on ladder are not on or are currently on ladder right now. So we are good to go. We are good to go. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have. Badger the King. Is he on here looking for his queen, or is he just like the king of the mole men? Mole people. Okay, so we just have a lot of action cards right now. I think doing this is fine. Okay, and I think we just pass. It's sad we didn't have any buffs. There we go. Ooh, that's nice. I can lay a Sunhugger and then a Starhorn Tusker. And hope he doesn't have a Shadow Puppet. We'll kind of find out together, won't we? So Badger the King is playing Xyle. Oh my word! Oh, that's not good. Guys, we draw a lot of cards in Astral, so Roaming Zombie could hurt us quite a bit. Let's see what he has here. Let's see what he has. I have a feeling I'm going to be taking 4 damage next turn. I got a really strong feeling about it. Don't know why. I just do. I just have a really, like a gut-wrenching feeling that I'm going to take 4 damage on my turn. Badger the King is your opponent? Well, Secret Lifesaver, get... Oh, I'm taking 6. Oh, man. Alright, well, I'll take... That's not even a beast. Come on! I don't want to lay the Shapeshifter because I want Solar on top. Okay, well that's not a beast either. Guys, the first time I use my ability in an Astral Beast deck, I don't draw a beast. I have over 20 beast cards in this thing. What is up with that? Someone want to do the math for me? Should I put in 2 Mirror Beasts? Should I put in a second Mirror Beast? What just happened? Guys, what just happened? So... do I ever just Pathfinder this one? And let this one rotate out? I also have no Graveyard Recursion. Maybe doing this and see when I draw. I get healing. Which is fine with me. Man. I think dealing Oh! What a draw. The only combo in our deck that does not have Astral in it. I think that's a sign. That's a sign. So the Badger King is your opponent, Secret Lifesaver. So stay tuned. Watch him play this Xyle deck. There's a card that I would love to get killed. Or love to use to kill you. Okay, okay. So... wow, I'm just gonna, like, take a bunch of damage, aren't I? That's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Man. I think I just pass. I take 2 more. Oh, why did I... oh, okay, I have a Sunhugger now, and I don't have any solar cards. I may just want to add in another Mirror Beast, just to, ooh, thank you for overextending on your tentacles. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think I'll do that. For sure. And then Moonlight Burrower to see which specific one I want. Oh, oh! That is so nice. So nice. Cowboy Hat Valor, welcome. Welcome, how are we doing today? Are you, I'm guessing you're at work right now, because you're usually at work until around 9 o'clock my time. So I'm glad you could stop in, I'm glad you could enjoy the show. So Weekend Planetary Alignment, and then Sunhugger next turn. Okay, okay. He's getting some cards back. That's what Dread does. That's what Dread does. Glad to hear it, Cowboy. Glad to hear it. then he just drew. I think 12 damage is always good for us. Now, with Solar on top, I can Sun Hugger. Never mind, I can just Solar Wind. Am I dead? Am I dead? Oh, okay. I was like, what happened? Why am I dead? Never mind, I can just Solar Wind now. Combos pay for combos, man. Feels good. Feels good. He's just really using that healing. Think he assumes I have the kill? I mean, it's Astral. If I didn't top deck it, I definitely would not have, but... Astral is what Astral does. Can't say it's bad when it's all good. Alright. So, there are definitely some changes I want to make to this deck. Definitely. I want to say... I think we're going to add in at least one more Mirror Beast. At least one more. It's just too good not to have. It's too good. I do want to get in another Solar, just like an action card. Sandstalker. Now, a Sandstalker... Do I ever just include a Sandstalker? Just like one? 3 damage if it's Lunar on top, I get an initial action. I have 23 beasts. 23 beasts. Too much? Not enough? Can't tell. Don't know. So I'm trying to what I'm thinking right now is how many action cards do I have to just put Solar right on top, you know? To dump a Solar card right on top to benefit from the like Moonbeat Corvid and the Sun Hugger. 3 Tuskers, 1 Stalker, and 2 Mirror Beasts are the only ones that I can just dump right away on top. Maybe I add in a second Stalker. Do I ever add in second Stalker over Mirror Beast? Maybe I do, just for like additional actions. I don't necessarily need 2 Mirror Beasts. Things like, now that I look at this, my only heal comes from the Twilight Oracles, and if I get Gravity on top with the Corvids. But I'm a very aggressive deck. I don't need a whole lot of healing. I need to be able to put the pressure. I guess Shapeshifter could heal me too. And it can give me 10 shards. That's awesome. I'd say this deck is pretty balanced, wouldn't you? Hey! Look at that. You think the Star Horns is overkill? So what you're saying, Shibes, is 2 Mirror Beasts, 2 Sandstalkers, and 2 Star Horns? You want 2, 2, and 2 of each? I feel like the Mirror Beast is like okay for just recursion damage if you need it. I mean, there's a lot of things that Starhorn Tusker does help with. It helps with Sunhugger. It helps with Moonbeat Corvid. It increases the damage just by a lot. And then if I also discard it with Solar Wind, it increases that damage too. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, Shives. I just think like with the burst, Starhorn Tusker is actually really valuable in this deck, and having 3 to make sure I have it on top helps in a lot more ways than just like an additional action would or just recursion. That I do think Starhorn Tusker is okay being overvalued in this deck in several ways. The card that I'm not sure about is the Starforged Warrior. Like that's the one I added in here for tech to remove an item or to like keep your items dormant if there's like a crystal core or something like that. I just don't know. I don't know. I like it. I do like it a lot. But like yeah. Thank you, Shabs. Part of me also says I should add in some unaligned cards for Moonlight Burrower to get additional actions. But the Sandstalker also gives me additional actions too. That's where I'm kind of like... And there's not a whole lot of unaligned beast cards, right? There's these 3. And Crushing Charger I don't necessarily care to lay. I'll be drawing cards, so I don't really need to be laying, like, Barkeep. Like, the only ones I'd consider laying are, like, the Umbran Thieves. It's probably the only one I consider playing. I'm sure that the Burrowers become way more valuable once I start splicing in other colors. But yeah, right now in this thing, it's just... It's another Lunar card that can give me a specific card on top. And then Lunar can help me do some fun stuff with, like, Pathfinder. So... I'm not going to overextend on it, but I do think it's still pretty good. So we're going to go right back into it. I think what I'm doing to do, maybe spend like just this first hour, because this is a very aggressive deck. We'll be able to play a lot of games. Just this first hour playing this basic Astral deck. Basic one. Then we'll start taking a look at it and seeing if we can splice in some other colors into it. I also did see a really cool... Nature Control Beast. Rocket Tsar, hello, how are you doing, sir? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the chat. I did see the other day an awesome, almost control nature beast deck that ran Mountain and Storm. And just because of its Mountain and Storm, both their buff removal are beast cards, it utilized the search for a beast card to like always search for buff removal when it needed it. I thought that was really ingenious. Pope Cop. I think all I see Pope Cop playing is this deck. Wow, are we for real right now? I think I Shapeshifter, see what I get. I'll get some healing. That's pretty cool. And then I will... Ooh, do I save the... Do I just pass? Or do I be aggressive? I think I can be aggressive. I'll draw and do stuff like that. Starhorn Tusker's not bad. Not bad. I always have the Moonlight Burrower Pathfinder if I really need that fun play. Ooh, okay. That's... Oh my god, guys, I'm going to get great value this turn. Great value. I'll look for a card, see which one I want to keep. I'm going to have Gravity on top. Oh my god, if I draw that and then use my ability to spin it, great things will happen. Burrower first so I can see what's on top. Are you talking about the very first of the game, or... For Shapeshifters? I do have Superior Lunar, don't I? You're exactly right, Bova. You're exactly right. That's ingenious. Bova, once again, coming out with some amazing gameplays. But I do know that, like, my next 3 cards are beasts, so this is going to just be really good. I'll do that. No, but you are absolutely right, Bova. I probably should have done that. Okay. And an Exterior Defender. No way. That's a bit of a bummer. I mean, I can Starhorn Tusker and have it just go to the graveyard and utilize it for 7 damage. I think I'm okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Oh, look at that, a beast. Super cool, yay! Yay! Bova approved my play, guys. I made it. I made it to the top ranks. Yeah, I think playing Moonbeam Corvid right now is absolutely A-okay with me. The moment you accidentally hit OK without the buff rotating it, that'd be so sad. Yeah, I mean, it does... It really, I want it on the top of my discard pile, so the 2 damage is negligible for me. Okay. All I have is attack cards, so that's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, kind of a meh. I'm going to spin this forward by drawing, I believe, my 3rd beast. I was right. It is my 3rd beast. Slam that puppy down. Question here is, he's going to move 3 attacks, which is my entire hand. Do I Pathfinder that? I think I do, because I don't think I can have a dead hand next turn. I don't think I can afford. Fru Samphis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Storm Cloud. I think I butchered your name completely. Fru's Vampus. I don't know how you pronounce it. But welcome. Welcome. We're all happy to have you here. Next turn I can Anti-Gravity Snail to draw. See what I get, because now I have no buffs. It's okay. So appreciative. I don't think I need this for healing. I'm going to get hit for 10 next turn. I think I'll pass. Welcome to the channel. I'm hoping that you found me through just searching through Lightseekers on Twitch, if you've been enjoying the game. I'm glad that you liked my channel for the first half hour enough to follow me. Cheers to that as well. Another Magma Worm. Okay. He'll do a little bit of healing. So Twilight Oracle's really only going to heal me for a maximum of 3, but I'm okay with that. Or just it'll heal me for 1. It's kind of a bummer. Do I use this? I think I have to. I think I have to right now just to see what I get. Ooh, Sunhugger's not bad. Sunhugger is not bad. If I do this... Ooh, I mean, my next few cards are kind of crappy. But I do think a Sunhugger is appropriate. I do think a Sunhugger is appropriate. So, next turn I can Sunhugger... Starhorn Tusker. See if he's got... I mean, he hasn't Crystal Leeched yet. Lunar on top, so don't... Bova, you've played Astral so much more than I have. You know these plays way better than I do. I was looking at the Starhorn Tusker in my hand. You were looking at the Moonlight Burrower, and then realizing if I just laid that one, drew that other card, it would not be a beast. So I could have got a really good value next turn. Oh, Bova, if I could get your brain inside of my ear for just an afternoon, I could be so good at this game. I think I'll do this. I know the next card is not a beast, so I don't even want to use my ability, really. But yeah, I messed up, Bova. I messed up. As long as he doesn't remove it. Maybe you should do paid coaching. It's a very good investment to have, I believe. I know it's not a beast, so I can't even use my ability to win. Yeah, that Dawnstalker could have been clutch. Oh, really now? So that's going to be... Well, I mean, my next card I know is a beast. So... That's just game. Or it's game right now. I forgot it's 5, not 3. Yay! Guys, we did it. We did it. Not as efficiently as we could have, but we did it. I'm on the team, so no charge for me. Oh, I feel so loved. I feel so loved. Okay, so, did we need to do any more changes? This thing worked pretty well. The Sandstalkers we never even drew. but we were drawing a lot more beasts that round. The Moonlight Burrower, obviously with the help of Bova, I misplayed drastically bad. But it's really good in this deck. Do we even want to add in a third one somewhere? Do we ever add in a third one over a Twilight Oracle? Rocketsar 1. Believe it or not, I've been very kindly asked to join the Superior Seekers Lightseekers team. I am an honorary member of Superior Seekers. I don't value myself as like one of the top-notch competitive people. I more value myself as I am a very good publicist and a brander. Any unaligned beasts? The only unaligned beasts are Crushing Charger, Draga Hoarder, and Scavenging Gnarler. Thank you, Rocketsar. Thank you. So, like, with this deck's aggro, I don't even know if Crushing Charger's worth it. Draga Hunter, unless I go against Mill. But the Scavenging Gnarler, I mean... Can I rotate... Okay, can I rotate this with the ability? Can I rotate this with the ability? Because it's a clunky corner, so I don't know. But there is no, like, this buff only rotates on a specific thing. So I'm thinking I can. I just don't know. Filthy Phil says yes. Bovasaur says I think so. Do I ever put a Scavenging Gnarler in? I can rotate clunky. Awesome. Awesome. I'm thinking I want to take out like one Twilight Oracle, add in a third Moonlight Burrower just for the very efficient card draw plays that we've been seeing. I don't need the healing as much as I do need the specific card draw. You've seen Cloud King Kashi do it in a campaign. Interesting. Okay. So do I ever add in a Scavenging Gnarler then? No, it would make the Burrowers amazing if I could. Of course, I would have to wait till they rotate out properly to use them. And I kind of want to make sure the Burrowers just, I can use them whenever, though. Which is why I said the Burrowers might just be a lot better once I start splashing in other colors. But right now, I mean, they're still really good. In that sense... Do I ever just take them out for Flare Mane Prowlers? Flare Mane Prowlers are 5 damage, and yes, I do get additional action. But Scavenging Gnarler is 10 damage. I could just play a few Barkeeps. You're right. You're absolutely right. Maybe I do. Maybe I just take out the Flare Mane Prowlers. Put in some Gnarlers. Which kind of stinks because that's down my Solar, and like Solar is what pays for a lot of my heavy hitting combos. I want to say I definitely take that out. Add in another Burrower. Do I just take the Oracles out for Barkeeps? It is more efficient card draw. And they're also not... Yeah, I think I can. I think I can just take them out for Barkeeps. Make my Burrower a little better. The Oracles were card draw. I was utilizing more for their Lunar aspect as well. To be able to, like, you know... But I guess Shapeshifter and Moonlight Burrower are great Lunar cards. Cosmo, don't I need to update your tag now for... Very possible. Very possible. Yeah, I can, and then Burrower. So, yeah, because Lunar, there's nothing that benefits from Lunar on top. It's mostly just Solar on top, and the Moonbeat Corvid can deal with Gravity on top as well. And now I do have a lot more Solar cards that I can just dump with Tuskers, with Stalkers, and with the Mirror Beast. Scrub Kid, yes I am. Yes I am. I've been very kindly asked to join the Superior Seekers team, mostly because Delivery Crab is also a part of that team as well. They're kind of on the publicist side, which is what I'm doing, and I'm doing the podcast with Matt. I've been doing a lot more work and helping them. They've been helping me, so it's a mutual benefit to be part of that team, and they are some amazing people to talk to get deck building advice from. So You don't need to update your name if you don't want to. I mean, Bulbasaur, your name isn't updated on Twitch. I think it is on the Discord, though. I think you and your wife are both Soup. Or Sup. Or however you say it. So... I do have about the same amount of beasts. I am down on that. Do I ever change up my combos now? Do I take Corona Loop out and add in something else? What combos can we put in here to make this a little more viable to run? I do have Anti-Gravity Field, but Gravity is the most common one in my deck now. Maybe I still run it over Corona Loop? That's true, you can't really on Twitch, can you? Or do I just run Black Hole to help pay for all these combos? Shive says Reality Rift. I could. I do have a lot of buffs in this deck. And it is Solar and Gravity. But I feel like this deck is just, it's very hard-hitting. And by the time I get to... Reality Rift would only help pay for the combos. Bulbasaur says Rift, Black Hole, Planetary, Grab Bubble, Solar Wind. So no Gravity Field? This is my combo lineup? I mean, a lot of them, they all pay for each other, which is really good. Like, Reality Rift, I like Reality Rift for what it is. And if for late game, I have it. But I'm just like, this deck, like, I guess Reality Rift is good for those, if I need to go into late game for some reason. Right? But I feel like a lot of my action cards, like, I'll just be playing my action cards for them, and I'm not really saving up for anything. But, I mean, this is just, once again, the go-to lineup for any and all Astral combos. So why not, right? Why not just run it? So now we do have 4 underlying cards to help with the Moonlight Burrowers. Awesome. Very awesome. How many buffs do I have in here now? That's the question. I have almost no buffs now. I have 9 buffs. And my hero power is to utilize buffs. I feel like I need more buffs. Ooh. That's true. That's very true. Do I need more buffs in this deck? Do I need more buffs? Or am I fine just, like, drawing the cards and dealing with my action cards? Like, now this feels bad that I only have 8 buffs and my whole ability relies on me having buffs on board. Like, do I need to add in a third of each of those? I could take out a Gravity Snail and add in a Corvid. Thank you, guys. Thank you. My camera's not broken, right? I'm looking on Twitch, and like, okay, so it's not. Okay, good. So, I'm looking here for another buff, and I'm thinking another Dawnstalker would be good. I'm trying to think what to take out for a Dawnstalker. Twitch is always broken. Gosh, I hope not. I mean, that'd be so sad. Like, part of me says just take out a Sandstalker for a Dawnstalker. But I really like having the ability to have my solar cards just dump on board, or dump in the graveyard, right? Do I need 3 shapeshifters? I think I do, because I want the Lunar for... Or no, I don't really need Lunar on top. Lunar's only good for Pathfinder. Do I dump a shapeshifter for... Well, I guess Dawnstalker needs Lunar, duh. What am I saying? Mirror Beast needs Gravity, though. Or am I just fine? Am I just blowing this out of proportion now? I have 10 buffs. That's a third of my deck. Maybe it's fine. The way I'm drawing through my deck, maybe it's fine. It just feels bad that I don't have a whole lot of buff for this hero that literally utilizes a buff. Shab says maybe a Sunhugger. I already have 3 Sunhuggers in here. I already got 3 of them. Or are you saying take out a Sunhugger for a Dawnstalker? I don't think that's... No, Sunhugger is a great rotational buff for this deck. It's a critical beast buff. I'm thinking maybe just take a Sandstalker out. Put in a Dawnstalker. Now I have 11 buffs. And if played properly in drawing, I have 2 buffs that can hit for 10. And another 2 buffs that can just do really good consistent damage. We'll see. We'll see how this variant works. Probably play 1 or 2 more games with this. Then we'll start working on splicing in other colors. I'm thinking the first one I want to try and splice in is Mountain. Is Mountain, in all honesty, because it's got really good... It's got the Draga Scorchers and the Draga Hunters. Need more buffs? What about Air? Rocket Star Air is definitely one that I will be wanting to do as well. I want to do Mountain, I want to do Storm, and I want to do Nature. And with this being a 4-hour stream, I think the first hour is just going to be straight Lunar. The next hour, we'll see what we can get with Mountain. The third hour, we'll see what we can do with Storm. Fourth hour, we'll see what we can do with Nature. And we'll just give Astral Beast a quick once-over, see what we can do in a quick variant. If something works really cool, that'll be awesome. We can come back to it later. But I just want to get like a good staple for those 4 just to have in my lineup for my repertoire of decks to... Not only post on the deck list website of TradeDraw.cards, an amazing website made by the friendly people at Heroic Starfish. Kudos to them. I very much approve of their site. Everyone should go check it out. Bova, you are my clip man. You keep me humble. Where is everybody right now? Oh, thank God, Stark Armor is in a ranked match. I did not want to play him. Where's my opponent, huh? Where's my opponent? Where am I on the ranked board? Ooh, I'm getting close to gold. Globally, I am number 65. Oh, Badger the King. I feel like that was a really good matchup. Regionally, oh, I blend in. I blend so seamlessly in. So seamlessly. Do you see this? Seamless. There's no seams there. It's right there. You are my hype man, but with my clips. You are exactly my hype man, but with my clips. There's Bova, sitting sweet at number 10 regionally. What are you globally, Bova? Are you still on here? Bova, I appreciate you've been spending so much time watching me play, but you're off the top 20 globally. That's not like you. Also, where's my opponent? Do I have to take this into casual to get some testing done? I wanted to get at least 2 more games in with this thing. I am in awestruck, everybody. You don't play a ton of ranked? Bova, neither do I. The only time I play ranked is when I'm streaming. So I play 3 days a week. Rockets are, yes, they mean syrup. I believe they stand for the Breakfast Boys. I think that's their team, is syrup. I think TLI stands for Team Lemon Ice. That is the dream. That is the dream, to push for Masters. What other... HS is Heroic Starfish. What other teams do we have on here? Yep, Team Lemon Ice, Heroic Starfish. There we go. Yep, that's Breakfast Boys. I guess that's all they have right there. Oh god, let's hope it's not... Let's hope it is not, like, a stall deck. I don't think this deck can beat a stall deck. So much healing. It's got some nice bursting consistent damage. Playing against Team Lemon Ice Calendar. Is he aggro or is he mill, control? There's a lot of Tempest variants out right now. Fruz Vampus, thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the follow as well. Get some shut-eye. Enjoy the rest of your night. Catch the show later. It's always a pleasure having you guys here. Speaking of TLI, right? So I think the Starforged Warrior might come in handy later when he's got his superior gravity, or superior explosive. Do I ever Pathfinder that? He seems to be aggressive, so maybe I do. Wow, are you for real? Are you for real? Part of me says I do Pathfinder that, because I don't know what other stuff I can have for a good Pathfinder. I don't know what else I can have for a good Pathfinder. Chronomoth, sure. Sure. Teriyaki Fish Gang. How we doing today? Okay. Okay. Finally a damaging card. We can do something. We can be a little bit proactive now. Okay. Where are all of my solar cards? Did I take out too many solar cards and now my deck isn't running efficiently? Is that what's happening right now? Fruz Vampus and Scrub Kid, looks like there's a connection there. You guys friends? You guys cool bros? So, I think I Burrower regardless. I feel as bad. I could have got an additional action with all that stuff, but I do need... Oh. I mean, yeah. Then I can lay this. If he kills it, I got a Sunhugger for next turn, which is really cool. I think my next two cards were beasts. I unfortunately didn't look at them. Whoops. We are friends. We live in the same city and follow each other's streams. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. I think doing my ability is spot on, knowing that I'll draw a beast. And then I can also pass and draw. Next turn this will deal 10 if he removes it. Kudos. I can Sunhugger. Chronomoth. Okay. Okay. There's the Crazed Bomber. There's that bomber we were all talking about. Question is, do I overextend now? Do I Sunhugger and Moonbeat Corvid? I think the next card is a beast. And then after that's an Umbron Barkeep. Oh. Go big or go home. Bova, I like your style. I like your style. I'm hoping I don't get Crazed Bomber here and go, well, I just lost. Or he, like, pulls one off the top. Please no off the top. Okay, okay. Seriously, he's chrono angling into a chrono angler? You can do that? Okay. It's like, are you for real? Oh, I'm so sorry. Maybe the bottom were like combos and he couldn't do it. Wranglethor, you hit Silver 3 tonight. Lost your first 2 matches with your new deck. That's okay, man. Those matches are rough at the beginning, so. Can use an ability. Oh, that's not a beast. That's kind of sad. I really don't want to do anything because I don't want to put a non-solar on top. I think I draw. Okay. Okay. I can Gravity Bubble. Let's see what he does. But I can Gravity Bubble now. So this is going to deal 4, 5, 6, 7. We have lethal if we don't die. And these buffs stay on board. We have lethal. You were encouraging my style? Bova, I take all the encouragement. Oh! What a clutch draw for him. But that's okay. Gravity Bolt restarting this. This will heal me and deal damage now. So I just pretty much have to not die. Not dying sounds pretty good. Not dying sounds really good to me. So we'll see what he's got. If he didn't have lethal last turn, chances are he doesn't have lethal this turn. Always strive for that plan in all things. Go big or go home. Oh, there's the bomber. Okay. Okay. At least I have a barkeep if he tempests. Really? You're going to put your hand size that low, huh? You're healing again. That's kind of a bummer. Because now my barkeep. Now my barkeep won't do me anything, so I think I just pass. We'll see what we get. Okay. I can... That was a bummer bomber. Really was. Do I ever Moonbeat Corvid Starforged Warrior and heal up while dealing damage with Mirror Beast? Or do I Moonbeat Corvid and then Mirror Beast and let my buff deal the damage? I think I heal and deal. I think I heal and deal. That seems like a better plan to me. I think I heal and deal. Knowing that I have Barkeep as well will help a lot. Heal and mirror. Awesome! I made a play that Bova approved of before Bova told me to do it. I feel like I'm getting better. Coaching is already paying off. Alright, let's see what we got. What does he got? He's not Explosive Superior, which is really nice because he's used a lot of Chronomoths already. So I know he can't just like Tire X Fix. Oh, he's used all of them. Okay. I do have the Pathfinder for his Bomblings. So right now, there's nothing that I'm really... Okay. Okie dokie. Just returning it, knowing I'll lay it again next turn. 3 damage. So next turn, what I can do is I can use my ability to draw, hopefully it's a beast, spin that thing forward for more healing. Maybe Mirror Beast one last time, and then I can Umbra and Barkeep eventually. No way. No way. No, Wranglethor, exactly. Exactly. Which is also why I Stormforged Warrior right now, because if he does lay his explosive superior item, it's dormant. I can still Pathfind this, which I might want to do. I think Pathfinder in that is A-okay. Then doing this. Get that damage in. He can explosive turret. If he has it now. But I have healing, which is good. Very good. Third time shifter. Probably searching for his other heal card, his third one. A Warper. Ability might have been safer. True. So he's going to let me heal for 7. But it's going to put Lunar on top, which means Mirror Beast does nothing. But in that sense, I can Umbra and Barkeep without needing to fear. So kudos to me. Give him the thank you for that. And a mercenary. Yeah, now I can Barkeep. Oh, he only has one card now. I think I just pass. I wouldn't Barkeep for the value if he mercenaried. Look who's got a Gnarler. I could also Sunhugger dump the Mirror Beast. I want to say he's used 2 of them. Yeah, just 2. I think Sunhuggering, dumping the Mirror Beast could be my best play. I could die to a combo right now. I'm always in combo range. But this will give me my best shot at lethal, because I can use my ability next turn if he doesn't heal. And if I draw a beast, all the more power to me. Okay. Okay. So he's got to heal. He's got to heal. Does he craze Bomber? Blacksmith. Okay, so he's got the turret. Okay. He has the Bomber. At least now I can Gnarler, Barkeep, and draw 2. I can do that. Or I can Barkeep first. Now, I forgot I drew that second card for the action. So I'll Barkeep. Oh, these are bad cards. Do I just pass and hope I draw, like... Man, this is bad. I think I need to try and be proactive. I need to get this on board. You want me to live the Gnarler? I mean, I'm really taking 2. I need to get that on board and hopefully draw into, like, a, one of my snails. Or even... I mean, right now drawing into my second Burrower, or one of my Burrowers, is great here. Like, any of my action cards, the Shapeshifter, the Snail, the Burrower, Anything would be really clutch. Are you for real? Like, come on. I can't even lay that because I don't have Lunar. Oh, man. Am I just dead now because he has Explosive Superior? Oh, I'm Shatterblast. God! That is so sad. So sad. He crazed Bomber right at a really good time. He healed at the perfect time. It was a well-played match. It was a well-played match. Kind of feel bad that I lost it though. I didn't have the draws I wanted at the end. That was a very good game. That was a very good game. I approve of that. Those Gnarlers, the Gnarlers didn't feel as good, unfortunately. Sad to say they didn't feel as good in this deck. Knowing if they only spin... Oops, oops, oops. Nope, nope, nope. I feel like we can take the Gnarlers out and we can actually add in, like... Rangothor, you take all the time you need, man. I think adding back in, like, the anti-gravity snails... maybe even a Sandstalker, just something for that push damage. Because if I only have one buff on board, I need something that continuously spins. So I think a third Snail and maybe even a Sandstalker would be good. Either that or a Mirror Beast. The Sandstalker? Yeah, it's a beast. Sandstalker is a beast. So 3 damage with Lunar on top, I get an additional action. With Gravity on top, I get to keep replaying the Mirror Beasts. That might be good, to have 2 of those. You would Stalker over Mirror? Okay. Just to make sure it does get dumped from my hand. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I mean, the Barkeeps, they don't help against aggression matches. He kept his hand, like, very minimum all the time. So it was hard for me to get value out of my Barkeeps. Yeah, Mira is just really good to only have 1, and that's completely fine with me. Calendar follows me. He takes me to the limit, then he jumps in my stream. Thank you, man. Great game, dude. Great game. Yeah, the last 2 turns, I didn't have the draws I needed. That was a very good game. So I think this is fine. I think this is fine for just a straight Astral Beast deck. We'll call this done. We will duplicate it. And we'll move on to our next one. Alright, 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 alright. No Blacksmith. Yeah. I mean, yeah, you didn't pull it till late in the game. And then, yeah, those Crazed Bombers, both of them, were clutch. Very clutch. Alright, so we're going to try Mountain. We're going to try Mountain. What does Mountain have for Beast? Crystal Leech and Crystal Bat. Otherwise, it's got Magma Worm and Draga Scorcher. On Frantic, going to sleep. Have a good night, sir. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the show of what we all did. So if we go fire, we can have Magma Worm and Draga Scorcher. But then again, if we go like Crystal Leech, Crystal Bat, I feel like if we run this kind of thing, the Moonbeat Corvids are going to come out, and we're going to want to put in those Flare Mains. I think the Flare Mains will be better. Maybe even the Dawnstalkers aren't as good. The Sunghuggers, I mean, like, all my buffs are really is what's going to hurt. So let's see here. Dawnstalker. Moonbeat Corvid. I mean, Moonbeat Corvid is really good, but if I take that out for just a Draga Scorcher, I think that's A-okay. If we go fire. Question is, are we going to go fire or are we going to go crystal? Don't forget the Stalwart Rockle. Oh, yeah. I want to say we go fire just because it has more buffs. So we can really utilize our mechanic. We don't really need Crystal Leeches, as we're not much of a control deck. Pathfinders were doing us just fine. I think we take out the Dawnstalkers as well. Add in Magma Worms. Swap Barkeeps for Smiths. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm thinking I swapped the Starforged Warrior for my item. I think that's where my item comes from. Now here's the question. Do I Flame Claws or do I Molten Blade? Shibe says Flame Claws. It is superior. Yeah, that might be the better choice. So what are we sitting on? Okay, we have a lot of gravity. Which, mind you, comes from our card draw as well. And our Pathfinders. Like, Sunhugger... I don't think Sunhugger is going to be as good if we don't even... I mean, we might not even need 3. 2 of them might be fine. We can put in... Oh, that's true. That's true. 1 Infiltrator. We are going to want that for the Crushing Blow matchups. You are absolutely right, Bova. I think just the 1 of is fine for it. Which means, actually, I kind of want to take out Solar Wind now and put in Anti-Gravity Field. With how much more gravity I have in this. It'll help pay for Black Hole and a lot of things easier, too. I think that's a better one. Especially with how down I am on Solar and Lunar. Question is, do I still run Sunhugger in this deck? Do I still run Sunhugger, or do I take the Sunhuggers out for, like, Flare Main Prowlers? I think I do. I think I do. I think I take them out for, like, Flare Main Prowlers and stuff. Meteor Shower is a card. Gravity Bubble for Meteor Shower, you think? I think that's just really good. So maybe I take this out now that I'm back to a lot more solar and I put in Bubble and Meteor Shower. It outpays for a lot of things too. No, you're absolutely right, Shibes. The Meteor Shower is going to be increased. Maybe Planetary Alignment for Meteor Shower? I still think Planetary Alignment is a really good one. I'm still fairly well-rounded. And Black Hole, Gravity Bubble, and all this stuff, they pay for one another. So I think Planetary Alignment is definitely one I want to keep. Because if you think about it, a lot of my solar cards, outside of like Mirror Beast and maybe Sandstalker, are just going to be card dumps. Dump them on the board right away. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is fine now. I think we're good. What does fire have just in general for like attacks or anything else? I mean, obviously it has a lot of stuff. No, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Okay. Yeah, we'll try this. We'll try this. We'll call this the AM Beast. The Astral Mountain Beast. Let's see if this one does any better. I think it could do well. I think it could do very good. What was our mission? Machine cards. It is gems, and I do value gems over gold. Gems are a currency I do enjoy. So guys, let me take this as a perfect opportunity to all of you followers out there. Did you guys know that if you have an Amazon Prime account and you link it to your Twitch account, you get a free Twitch Prime sub every month? You already pay for it through your Amazon Prime account. It doesn't cost you a single dime. All I ask is that you use that Twitch Prime account on your favorite Twitch streamer once a month, because the only difference between a Tier 1 sub and a Twitch Prime sub is a Twitch Prime sub does not auto-renew. So every month, set an alarm for the very first of the month. Go resubscribe to your favorite streamer, whether it be me or someone else. All I ask is that you use it. It is money that you can give to someone who could use it, as opposed to just burning a hole in your pocket, because you can only use it on Twitch. You can only use it on Twitch, guys. So go give it to someone. That's all I ask. That's my plug for the day. I think we're doing fine. I think we're doing fine. This Astral Beast is very aggressive. Very aggressive. I very much like it. We'll see how it does with fire. We'll see how this does with fire. I kind of feel like this deck does it, that the All Astral did really well with the Sunhuggers and the Moonbeat Corvids. Those had really good synergy in this deck, or in the straight Astral deck. That having to take those out because we're not as astrally kind of felt bad. But I'm hoping that we can just make up for it with the Draga Scorcher hitting for 6, which is essentially a Moonbeat Corvid could hit for 7 over 2 turns, or 1 if we use our ability. So I'm hoping there's a nice evening out of that. We're going against Sir Johnson. Johnson. I think Magmorm ability is mighty fine. Get that thing spinning. Is he playing Ezekiel's deck? Are we going to get blown out? Actually, we can't Magmorm because I don't have the item. What am I saying? Are you for real right now? I just passed. Oh, that hurt. That hurt so much. I could have drawn that. I could have drawn that with a shapeshifter. That would have been so nice. But no. Someone has to say, why don't you just draw one of your, what, 7 lunar cards? You've got to be kidding me. Umbron Barkeep. This does look like Ezekiel's deck. It's a very difficult one to pilot, I might add. So Johnson, I wish you the best of luck, and I hope we have a really good match. I have a terrible start because I don't have enough buffs in here. I'm thinking I just... It's sad. I think I just Burrower. But I don't want to. If anything, I wanted to Sandstalker. But then again, I don't want to either. In case he like double buffs and I can Pathfinder him. I think I just pass. I have a slow start in an aggro deck. That is never a good sign. Look at all these fire cards and not an item. Those shapeshifters are going to hurt a little more. That's true. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Did not even think about that. Maybe we need to take the shapeshifters out and add in something else. Maybe we put the Twilight Oracles back in. Over the shapeshifters. They'll at least draw me and get efficient healing. As opposed to this one almost doing me nothing. It's not a beast. Kind of stinks, but I do feel like with the fire cards we have more beasts now. But yeah, no, you are absolutely right, Shibes. Those shapeshifters are going to feel pretty dead. You know what would be great? If I could draw my item or my blacksmith. Fungal Leecher. Do I ever just remove that? I feel like I can take the pain. I feel like I can take the pain. Okay, okay. Would be really nice if, you know, I could just draw something. This feels so slow now. This feels incredibly slow. There's no buffs. I'm not drawing my item or my Chimchus. This feels so bad. Sacred Aura. Well, I mean, I can Pathfinder that. Maybe do I just Moonlight Burrower Pathfinder them both? Maybe I do. Cool. I'll use the one that I top decked to show him that I top decked it, so he doesn't think I had one. Alongside the Burrower. Bulbasaur subscribed for 2 months in a row. Thank you very much for the resub, man. Oh man. This is not looking good for me. I mean, I know for a fact I'm drawing a Pathfinder with this Gravity Snail. Oh, this... Yeah, I added 6 fire buffs in here, and I can't lay a single one until I get my fire card. That feels really bad. That a lot of my buffs are on my alignment that I need the item for. Maybe I do go crystal. Maybe I do go crystal and have the crystal be more just control. Because this just feels really bad. You know what I mean? It just feels really bad. Part of me says I got a Pathfinder that. When I would much rather like to Pathfinder than both. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I think I do go crystal. I think I need to go crystal over fire. As much as I do enjoy these fire buffs, the crystal cards. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Okay. Do I just black hole for something? Just any semblance of survival? Like I am in such a way right now. I am in such a way. I have almost drawn all of my fire buffs and none of my item or item fetchers. Finally a buff I can use, but he's most likely drawn a buff removal by this time. My aggression has gone down drastically ever since I added in that item. That feels so bad. That feels so bad. Really? You know what I'm gonna do? That. Yeah, I run fire in this deck. Now you know why I'm sad. I mean, at least now I can Prowler and use my hero ability. I drew a beast. That's pretty cool. You gonna remove it? I bet you are. I bet you're thinking about it, Johnson. Oh, mighty Johnson. The of the Johnson family. Nothing. Okay. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, at least I get to do that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I can Sandstalker for free. Anti-gravity snail. Oh my, finally. Look at this. I can finally do something productive. Then I can even lay this. I just have so many actions in a turn. Wow! That is an amazing... Like, now this deck is going to start going off like crazy. Actually, I should have... Well, no, it didn't matter. Yeah, that'll pass. I know I have a beast coming up. Next turn I can Draga Scorcher. No, I get the beast. Draw it. I'll draw the Draga Scorcher. Lay the second Draga Scorcher. No, I draw a beast. Get some really nice damage in here. I know for a fact nature doesn't run a whole lot of bursty healing. Interesting. That's fair. I could also just be dead. Right? I could just be dead right now. So next turn I can deal another 6. Kinda wish I would have drawn a Lunar. Gravity Bubble would have been lethal. That would have been pretty cool. The Moss Ridge Defender. Okay. At least I can Pathfinder and then Mirror Beast do for free. That's pretty cool. And a Citadel Musician. Pop that puppy. Mirror Beast you for free. We'll see what we get. I know Draga Scorcher is still lethal because I have a beast on top. For real. Okay, good to know. Actually, if I Tusker... Oh, word, am I just dead? Did I just die because I legitimately couldn't draw any of my things? You know how sad that's going to make me? I'll do this. And pass. I could just be dead. I could just be dead because I literally couldn't do anything for like the first 5 or 6 turns. There's lethal, yeah. Okay. Oh, that was not a good game. My bad. Whoops. So, this deck needs either a 3rd Infiltrator, because that was horrid. Mind you, the moment I did get my item out, I was rocking it. So I think adding in a 3rd Infiltrator, or a 3rd Blacksmith, is the way to go. We'll try it again. But yeah, the Shapeshifters just feel bad. Shapeshifters just feel bad. Do I put in the Beast Guard? For damage reduction. I could also put in Beast Tamer to restart my buffs, but I feel like that's not really strong in a deck that only has like 1 buff on the board at all times. How many beasts do I have in the deck now? 3, 4, 6. 22. I think taking out the Shapeshifters and adding in those Oracles is fine. I think that's fine. You keep eyeing Subjugator? Yeah. I mean, I could. How many buffs do I have in this deck now? Oh, wow, that's why. Good golly. Okay, guys, we've made a horrible mistake. We need to add more buffs in here. We only have 8 buffs. Good golly, Miss Molly. We'll take those puppies out. We'll add in the Corvids. I found myself actually having a lot of, like, Astral and Solar to utilize, so I think that's fine. Maybe take out a Sandstalker for the 3rd Corvid. That could be a problem. Yeah, that could be a major problem. I mean, the Burrowers are so good in this matchup now. Do I ever just take out the Stalker? Actually, yeah, maybe I do. Stalker over Moonlight Burrower. I didn't know I had that many solar cards. Put that Burrower back in. Wow, good thing I'm like, hey, how many buffs do I have? Huh, 8. So now I have back to 12. Feels like a nice balance between buffs and damaging cards. Moonbeat Corvid is really like it's gonna be difficult to get off strongly. Like, do I just keep Sunhugger in there? Do I just keep Sunhugger? The only Lunar card then is Moonlight Burrower. I feel like Corvid's fine. This comes down to, should I add the Scavenger Gnarler? Oh. Okay, we'll try this. That was a horrible rendition of all of that thing that just went wrong for us. Only had like 8 buffs in a deck where I would wanted to have buffs on board at all times almost. So we'll try this. We'll try this. Everyone's in a matchup. Good. Good. Everyone's in a match. We'll try this rendition. We have a lot more item search. We have more buffs now, finally. Yeah, hopefully this will do well. Calendar again. Oh god. Okay, well this is not as good as the Astral Alone buff or Astral Alone deck I can see. Oh, but we got the Blacksmith. We got the Blacksmith right off the bat. I think we're good to this. We're good for that. And can we not use our ability? Draw a card. It's not a beast. That actually feels a lot worse. The one game that, you know, we freaking need this stuff to go off properly and it doesn't. We also took out the Starforged Warriors, so there's no weapon mitigation in this deck. None whatsoever. Time Flicker opening turn. Still one of the best moves. Still is. And his Blacksmith opener as well. That is not good for us. Playing the Chrono Angler. Sure. Sure. We don't have a whole lot of damage in this, or a whole lot of healing in this deck. So we also took out the Barkeeps. Like, yeah, this deck just as a whole, it feels a lot worse. It does. It really does. And then I think we just pass again. Next turn we can Magmorm, use our ability. See what we get. Who knows? Chrono Moth. Okay. So I get 3 actions. That ain't a beast. 2 of the 3 times I don't draw a beast now. I have 20 cards in the deck. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad. So I'm going to have Solar go on top, which means my Mirror Beast isn't even really going to do me much, sadly. Chrono Angler again. Yeah, this guy's just sifting through his deck. Does nothing. Oh, that's gotta feel bad. Maybe it was like a bunch of his healing and defend cards and more combos and just couldn't do anything. Maybe. I don't know. Hey, it's a beast. It's a beast. And then we'll draw. Planetary Alignment's not a bad one. Not a bad one. Overwhelming Blast. Okay. Okay. I think we Planetary Alignment. I see no reason. I see no reason the Gunpowder Treason should ever be forgotten. So if we drop him down super low, he's probably going to Engineer, but he'll get -2 to his healing. Then again, I could also just be dead. The turret's going to hit me for 2. I could just be dead. For all I know, I'm just dead. Probably got 2 explosive cards in hand. We'll see what he does. He hasn't used almost nearly as many attack cards as last game. We will have to see. Moonlight Burrower next turn. I get a free action off of it as well. We'll see what he has. Chrono Angler. Okay, that's not good for us. Please do nothing again. That'd be great. That'd be super. Do nothing. My guess is he's anglering first to see if he pulls an attack, and then if he does, he has lethal in hand. A Bomber. That would... Okay. Kind of feels bad that you had to Bomber. Oh, for more healing. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. So if I do this... Ooh, wow, okay. Here's the fun. Here's the fun of it. This has to be a bruiser. Or a way to heal up. If it's a bruiser, or if he Tempest us into a bruiser, I lose. No bruiser one time. No bruiser one time. Or, like, time shift into the bruiser. Just none of it, please. Nothing for 6. Nothing for 6. Oh my word, we did it. Whoo! Held on by the skin of our teeth. Look at that. Whew, that was close. Alright, now we do this so we can see exactly where Calendar stands on the leaderboard. Because we got a lot from him. Calendar. Oh, he's gold 1. Gold 1 against silver 1. GG's! I wish I had my own emote for that. You know, I had it, but it got rejected. Don't know why. I'll have to go back and work the artwork. I wish they would have at least told me why it was rejected so I could fix it. That's all I want. That's all I want. So, this one, it felt better, laying all that stuff, obviously. Now, of course, the one time I didn't need all those Tantosians, I draw almost all 3 of them in one game. Of course I do. I mean, but it's good to know that I can outpace even that aggro deck. That aggro deck is one of the stronger ones. It's still survived the errata changes. I think this is good. I think this is a decent one. I'll ask you, now that we've played this deck, unfortunately twice because we spent a few times editing it, what are your thinks about it? Do you think I should add in some other cards? Should I take out some that weren't working? What were you seeing that maybe I didn't see that we should change in this deck? I saw just after one game, like, I was extremely dependent on my weapon, and I had no buffs. Fixed that problem right away. I thought we did it really well. But yeah, my question is, if I were to make other changes, what do you think those changes should be? Mind you, there's 22 beast cards in this deck now. And there is 12 buffs. I'm still on the fence of saying Reality Rift is not needed in this deck. It's not needed in the deck. Reality Rift could have been better served as just another combo that does damage. Scrub Kid more Mari's just to break the silence. You would put that right out there, wouldn't you? More healing? I mean, the only decks we went against this were like hyper aggression. It's almost too fast for Rift. Exactly. Do I put in a Coronal Loop? Or do I put in Solar Wind? Take a few fire cards out for more healing? Shibes, here it is. Here's my element balance. I want to say Corona Loop in this matchup, in this deck. Because all of my gravity cards are ones that I'll most likely be holding on to. Like Infiltrator. I guess Snail's not one, but the Pathfinders are stuff I'll hold on to. Well, actually, yeah, Corona Loop, I'll want to hold on to my lunar cards. So Burrower might be one I held on to. Corvid is one I'll essentially hold on to, too. Yeah, my Astro cards are easy to lay. If only there were more cross-order combos. If only. It's like Seeker Saber. If only. So I think those combo changes, the Corona Loop out for the Rift is a good one. Digbic Jace, is this game all free to play? Oh, is it at all free to play? Yes, it is. Yes, it is free to play. And actually, a great way to do it if you get into this game, there is links to YouTube videos that a person named Tremendous did a tremendous job of putting, where you can scan tribute cards and gain just a bunch of points that way and open up a bunch of free booster packs. I kind of want to see if I can find that YouTube video that he has. Because I think he's made like 5 of them so far. Tremendous. What is? Oh man, he's not on. He's not on here. But yeah, this game is very much free to play, and it's very easy to do free to play. I've just been playing it for, you know, over a year, so I've accumulated quite a collection. Okay, here is... Let me just link it to his entire homepage. Here we go. For anyone out there who wants to gather up a mass collection, just has a lot of time, go to that YouTube channel. Tremendous has done a major, amazing job at putting up tribute card videos. They're like 20 minutes long, and all it does is just slideshow through tribute cards. Scan them, get a bunch of booster points, free chests, free packs, all this stuff. So if you are looking to play free to play, Digbic Jace, go to those YouTube channels, just sit there and scan them for a while. Get just a bunch of free points, a bunch of free resources. It's very nice. And as Lifesaver said, if you play the physical game as well, you can scan those cards in digitally to the game and use them digitally. And as you start leveling them up, you'll get gold, which then helps you buy more stuff. So playing the physical game, if you're really into this game, is a major benefit, not only in the app, but also in physical as well, because it helps you play the app faster by getting gold. It's how I've gotten so much gold and so much shards. The codes are reusable. The tribute cards are different from actual just cards. You'll see once you watch the video. The tribute cards are just, they're like things that come in starter decks and whatnot. And people have been sharing them all over online. You'll see a big difference of what they look like. I mean, here I have one that is I got recently. I'll hold it up there. Let me actually do this. Boom. All right, guys. For all of you, hopefully it's not a glare. Get your phone out. Scan this. That is an unclaimed... I have not even posted this online. So, I will eventually. But this card has been untouched by anyone but me. So, it's a free booster scan for anyone out there. So, I'll hold this up. You guys can get free points, free to play. Nothing but fun. Get your phone out. I should just be seeing a bunch of people online off my friends list. I should really just implement these onto my waiting screen. Because I have another one. And I should just put them both on my waiting screen. So you guys can come here and just scan those. Alright, I'll take it down in like 10 seconds. Because my arm's getting tired. Believe it or not, calisthenics is not my strong suit. I'm hoping I can just leave this in an appropriate... Yeah, just like on my waiting screen or on my, stream starting screen, just put these cards up there. Slowly as I accumulate them. I think I have a total of 8 I don't know where the other 6 are. I know where these 2 came from because I just bought the toys recently. I bought Korra and Jax. Because I want the toys just because I'm really into this game and I want that kind of memorabilia. But alright. So yeah, that's what the tribute cards look like. And as I said, go to that Twitch channel, or not Twitch channel, that YouTube channel, and you'll find just videos upon videos of like 400 plus cards that you can just sit there and scan and get a bunch of free points. So anyone that wants to just play free to play, that is a great way to start. And I've actually, he has posted a bunch of videos like that. Your 4-year-old loves Jax. He's so cool. Mind you, like, I got Jax all decked out. I have, like, literally everything for him. I don't think there's a single item I'm missing for tech, for the toy-wise. I don't think there is. Korra, I know for a fact I'm missing the one air rod. But Korra, yeah, I got Korra almost all decked out too with all of her gear. So I'm pretty psyched about that. But I think I'm missing the air rod for Korra, which I'll have to find soon. I eventually do want to get Boulder and Xyrus. So I want to get it. I want to get all the toys eventually, just to collect them like freaking Lightseeker Pokemon. You gotta get the tail into it. It's very true, very true. But yeah, Mechanical Might. You have Boulder Wrangler? Awesome, awesome. Boulder's a really fun and unique hero. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to take my quick minute break, use the bathroom all here. Jax quotes if you have the core in him. Really? I did not know that. I mean, I have the core in both of them because they come with a core. But I didn't know they had quotes. Is there a way to, like... Obviously, it's probably in-game, I'm assuming, right? Or when you scan them in. But anyway, I think this deck is decent. I don't think it's anywhere near competitive. I do think that adding in the Corona Loop, taking out that... Really? Just turn it on and he will talk to you. How do you turn it on? There's legitimately a power button right here, I think. Yeah, that was a button. I hit it. I definitely hit the button. Well, now I'm all like, I want to play this. Bathroom breaks are bot allowed. Press the button on his back. I mean, he's wearing a flight pack. Does that matter? There's a button on his back. I was also told, like, these things light up. I was told they light up. Maybe I got a faulty one. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, the power button is on. Maybe, like, there's also a cord cable that I probably need to plug him into to give him some power. He's probably dead right now. So I need to plug him in. That might be exactly what I need to do, is plug him in. And I am not sure where I put the cords for them right now. Not sure. But, yeah, I'll have to look into that, see if I can get him to talk. That'd be pretty cool. Eventually, when I make YouTube videos, I want to utilize those toys to do stuff. So I will eventually get the whole collection. Charge that mofo. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Well, now I'm definitely going to have to charge these and make these just start talking to me while I'm streaming. But, okay, guys, I'm going to use the bathroom real quick. I don't care what you say, Life Seeker. I'm going to the bathroom. Good evening, final Ross battle. Thank you very much for tuning in. We're taking a break real quick, so don't go anywhere. We just finished with 2 forms of Astral Beast. We did a full Astral, and now we did an Astral Mountain. We didn't really try Crystal. I didn't think Crystal was much use for this. That was more of a control with the Crystal leeches and all that stuff. But I did see Fire was very aggressive, so I added in the Fire. It did okay. I still think the Stride Astral is better than the Astral Mountain Beast. But it was a good start. It was a good start to go off with. And when we come back, we are going to work on Astral Storm. So with that being said, everyone, stay tuned. Just give me a few minutes to do my thing, and I'll be right back.